Hi there, everyone. My name is Eric Richards, and I run a real estate brokerage in Colorado Springs called Springs Houses Online Realty. I want to give you a brief overview of the areas and communities that I feel comfortable selling a home in or helping a seller list their home because I've been at this for quite some time, and I think it's helpful for all of you to know that. Starting right off at the top, Colorado Springs. I've lived here since 2006. I'm a Colorado native, and I know the town quite well. I watched it grow from being probably a medium-sized city to now getting really close to that really large city. U.S. News a couple of years ago put out that County of El Paso would surpass Denver County in population by 2030, and I think that's worth noting that Colorado Springs will continue to grow. It's a large city, many miles north to south and east to west. It goes all the way out to the plains, to the mountains, up to Monument Pass, and then south almost to the Security Widefield border. It's a big city, and there's a lot of diversity in the real estate we have. Everything from old Victorians to brand new construction. There's little small micro homes over in the old parts of Old Colorado City, which was at one point going to be the state capital of Colorado. And then there's lots of homes on acreage that are kind of scattered throughout the city. It's really quite an interesting mix of development. I then work into the Monument area, which is north of Colorado Springs, all the way to Monument Hill, up to the border of Douglas County. I do sell into Douglas County as well, but I'm trying to trace out an area here for you as well. Black Forest, which is the area east of Monument and all the way up to the Douglas County line, though for a lot of people, you cross over that county line road and it still feels all the same. It's heavily wooded, lots of trees, deer, elk, turkeys, maybe even occasional bears up there too. Lots of homes on acreage lots. Fountain, south of Colorado Springs, close to Fort Carson. Security Widefield area. These are two old communities that have since been incorporated into Colorado Springs, though they do have their own water providers and they maintain a little bit of addressing difference when it comes to the zip code and where the post offices are. There's a blend of homes from the 50s and 60s in Security Widefield, but also brand new construction is still happening there now. Out east, Falcon, Peyton, same zip code, 80831, but that's definitely where we start to see the gateway to the plains occur. Now you lose the trees, you lose the rolling topography, and you end up in a lot of flat prairie area, big acreage lots. This runs out east to Calhan if you're on Highway 24, or if you're running out on Highway 94, that'll bring you all the way out to Kansas if you so choose. Yes, I have shown a few homes and sold some homes in Lincoln County as well, and that's way out there. I tend to work mostly in the Calhan, Ellicott, Yoder area. There's some really beautiful properties out there, especially on some of the rolling hills, and you can buy your little piece of land with 40 acres, a well, and a horse. Or bring your cows, your chickens, your goats. It's a nice place. No HOAs to deal with out there. The other place that I'll sell out east is Kiowa or Elizabeth. That kind of runs into the Douglas County area. I do live in Castle Rock, so it's pretty close for me to get there. And then as far as Castle Rock, is Parker, Sedalia, Larkspur. Those are communities that are in Douglas County that I drive in every single day. And those are literally my backyard. It's where my family goes to school. So those are areas that I know quite well as well. Up in the mountains, west of Colorado Springs, I will be, seen in Woodland Park, Divide, Florissant, any one of those communities out there. I won't venture into Park County. That's a different MLS. And that's also when you start to get into mountain questions, fair play, is this close enough to Breckenridge, that sort of thing. Obviously, I know the area well enough, but it's not where I feel proficient in selling real estate. Then there's all these little communities that are kind of scattered around Colorado. If you have a question, if I've worked in that town or if I know an agent in that town, leave a comment. I know Winter Park quite well. It's where I like to ski. I know the Firestone Mead area. That's where my in-laws live. So these are little communities that I happen to know, and I can point you in the right direction of a real estate agent up there, or perhaps it's something I feel comfortable talking to you about. But to put it all in one clear picture, Colorado Springs, El Paso County, all the way up to Castle Rock and Parker, down to Fountain, west over to Woodland Park, and then out east to Falcon and Peyton. That's where I operate best. It's a community that I have known for quite some time and know it well. So hopefully you find this video helpful. If you have any questions about the area that you may be considering moving to, or that you own a home in this area and you want to learn a little more, please reach out to me. Thanks again for watching.